Hello, this is Jennifer with Women Loving Jesus, and today we're on Proverbs 10:16. The wage of the righteous leads to life, the gain of the wicked to sin. This is another verse in Proverbs that is contrasting. It talks about the righteous and then it talks about the wicked. What this verse is really talking about is the work that we do. As I was reading this, there was a couple of studying about this and then praying about this. There's a couple of thoughts about what does this exactly mean. I can kind of see it. This is one of those verses that can be explained in a lot of different ways. Some were saying this is talking about specifically the money that you get for the work that you perform. And then some of them were talking about, you can have other rewards for the work that you perform. There can be emotional rewards, a satisfaction of what you do and appreciation from others from what you do. There can also be, you could get different benefits for some of the work that you do that may be satisfying you, certain discounts that you may receive because you work here, or days off, or whatever it may be because of that you work, this could mean. And so I'm going to kind of go with in one direction. Doesn't mean that there's not some other directions that this could mean. I just feel like this is maybe where the Lord wants it to go. For this, if the righteous have sought out the Lord's wisdom, is following the Lord's wisdom, have repented of their sin, accepted Jesus Christ as their Savior. And with that work and that wisdom that they're doing, then some of the choices they're going to make is to go away from sin, obviously, as much as possible, stay clear of that, go toward the Lord. And in that, some of their reward leads to life is they may not have certain health problems, certain financial problems, certain other issues to deal with because of decisions and the way they've spent their money and the way their work life has been. And then if you have this idea that work is good and you do things unto the Lord, there can be this internal satisfaction of enjoying the work that you do and knowing, even if someone doesn't appreciate it that day, that the Lord can appreciate what he's seen that you've done. Whereas the gain of the wicked, if you are trapped in bondage of some kind of sin, I'm just going to use this example because people have seen it, drugs and alcohol, right? There becomes this, it leads to the gain of the wicked can be even more sin. Your income leads to, I have to now spend a lot of my income on the drug, on the alcohol. And as my stress increases and as different emotions increase, it may increase my intake and I have to spend more and more. And then work doesn't become pleasurable because it becomes about when can I get off and when can I get that next high and when can I get that drink and when can I slip this in and I have to stay here long enough just to get that amount that I need so I can go and do it as soon as possible when I need it. And then there's this result. So then the dissatisfaction and the missing the joy of it and missing the appreciation of it can then lead to more usage. Whereas if you have taken away and been free of any kind of bondage of addiction, you're not spending extra money. You're not getting debt for that. You don't have to count down the minutes that you're at work to figure out when you can get high next, or the seconds to get high. It's free from all that. That's going to lead to life. No bondage equals life. So I pray that the Spirit has taken this verse today and just explained a little bit of this verse that we could really go in a lot of detail. And I thank you for listening.